give them your fullest attention. You are no longer there primarily as a person, but as a field of awareness, of alert presence. The original reason for interacting with the other person, buying or selling something, requesting or giving information, now becomes secondary. The field of awareness that arises between you becomes the primary purpose for the interaction. Hi everybody. This is a quote from chapter number 9 from the book New Earth. And I wanted to start with this beautiful, beautiful quote because I really do believe in this quote and I try to act by this quote almost every day. You know, High Five, we walk here all the time in Kenya, in Africa, in the world, everywhere, also in our hometowns. And you always meet people, you know, and many years, like most of my life, I think, I just like my main purpose was to buy, to give information, you know. I wasn't even seeing the other person almost, you know. Just go by your whole day and you just like you're not even aware of the other person. You just like want to finish the interaction and to get what you need and buy. But Eckhart Tolle says, New Earth, in this new Earth, new world, the primary focus of us is to bring the awareness into this world. And how do you bring this awareness into this world and to yourself? Is by being aware, you know. Don't look at the person as a goal to achieve or to finish, you know. Be like, as he says from the book, you are no longer then primarily as a person, but as a field of awareness. Give them your fullest attention. Fullest attention, especially when you meet friends and family. How many of us don't listen to them? Just go on their phone or while they think or talk to us, we think about other stuff. And this is what's really life-changing for me, this quote. To give them your fullest attention, especially, I think, for kids, it's so important.
Yes, you mean to give respect of your time. So now you feel you give 100% of all person.
To give respect to your time.
Yeah.
Just to respect them. To respect them, which means try not to think about other stuff. And even if thoughts come, don't be attracted or attached to them. Go back to the present moment. Go back to the listening or just be there, okay? And for me, when I see people on the streets like selling stuff, especially here in Africa, in Kenya, when we buy stuff on the market, I always like, sometimes, you know, sometimes we just go and how much is it? Yes, we want to buy. Thank you. We don't see the other person, and I really try, hi, how are you? Good morning. Just give a smile, give some good energy. You know, it takes a little bit more, but your interaction, your awareness, your well-being is way better. For me, I feel. Sometimes I can just go all day, like for example, just to see, okay, I want this, thank you, bye. I don't even remember anything, but when you smile to a person, when you're aware, when you're really there, give them your full attention, quiet, peaceful, there is a magic there. I really truly believe that.
For me, I don't think it's sustainable. This. I mean, to give all yourself with all person. I can't. For
It's so
now,
funny.
yeah. When I walk, I sometimes the person want to talk to me, and I don't want to talk. I want to leave this person. I can't.
Okay, Fabio, this is different. You're right. It's I don't think we're
It's not
supposed.
respect, I think.
Yeah, it's not.
Because if I am this person and I want to talk with another person and this person don't see me, hear me but don't see me, okay? I'm a little bit diminished. I feel diminished.
But Fabio, okay, so I just want to share with everybody who listens to this. We are traveling right now in Kenya, in Africa, and I told you yesterday also.
Yeah.
If you want to know what it is to feel like a celebrity in Africa, really, especially in Kenya, I guess, and other countries as well in Africa. Go as a white, like if you're a white person, go there, and you would just like be bombarded but high and conversation and people approaching you, and everybody on the streets is looking at you like, wow, you're not able to. Like a very I'm like introvert person, and like I like to be with myself. I don't always like to be with everybody. It's a bit challenging for me when I see like 30 people around me. But if you really want to know how a celebrity feels, you should go travel to Africa, in the villages, or sometimes even in the cities. Everybody's looking at you. Now, only because you have a white face and you are really different. You didn't own it, you didn't earn anything just because you were born like this. It's so funny, compared to a celebrity or somebody who really earned his craft, and did something with his life. You're just there because you're white and everybody's looking and everybody wants to talk to you. And every African person that I met told me that for African, it's really in their mind that white person means they have money. So everybody wants and everybody sometimes asks. Sometimes you do meet people really nice who are really just curious and want to talk to you. But most of the conversation, I will say 90%, unfortunately, leads to, okay, can you give me money? Can you buy me this? Almost everything. So I understand what you're saying, Fabio, but I will say that you can choose. You choose which one to interact. Sometimes people will approach, but you can feel if the person is real or the person just wants something from you. Especially those people who whistle or just go, white person or Mazungu, just call you to approach them. This I feel it's a bit fake. It's not real. But when a person really like calm down and slowly and quiet, it's not like so passionate, just like curious, but it doesn't come with a big energy. I want to gain something from you. This one I give more attention. But in the market, for example, I choose which one to go to. So I can choose to start the conversation with a bit of awareness, smiling, be quiet, not like immediately how much is it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, maybe I need to improve because sometimes if I want some food, I don't see the market, especially when I am hungry. Especially I just I want to buy. How
Yeah.
much is it? Yeah, I needed to improve. Um,
Yeah, don't feel guilt. It's normal, especially after you fast, Fabio. Sometimes you fast for 3 days, you don't eat. So I can understand you go in there and you just want to buy, but try as much as you can. As also I tell to people who listen to this, don't blame yourself and don't be harsh with yourself. You don't have to be right now present with everyone. Try to embrace a little bit more in your life, in your daily life, a bit more of awareness. So a little smile to somebody, to stranger, or hi, how are you? Really curiosity to want to know. Have a really good day. Have a good day. Hope you have more success, whatever. So try to bring more awareness. You don't have to change everything immediately.
mm, want to understand if in one conversation is you don't like, but you can't leave this conversation. So you see the person talk so much, and also if you don't reply, the person can't leave you.
Okay, so how do you let go of this
Yeah,
person? That's your question?
yeah.
So we can share the example that we had. It was 2 days ago. We were walking the streets here in Bosia in Kenya, and there were like I'm not kidding, like almost 10 kids following us, just asking us for money, and they didn't let go. And for me, it was very intimidating because I don't like so many people around me. I cannot. You were very calm actually. You were fasting. You were in your zone, but I want really I want them gone. I don't want you next to me because it was too much.
I understand. I understand what you mean because when you eat, you are open for all the emotion. I
It's
understand.
important what you're saying. Like I want some, like you say it to me, and I understand, but I just want to reply it. When you eat, you're open to all the emotions. That's really amazing what you're saying right now, because you're fasting. many times, very often, and you feel it. You don't have almost any you don't think so much. You're very present, and also you walk barefoot. By the way, I forgot to mention, Fabio is walking barefoot, which is amazing also, and this also increase the amount of people who looks at us and surround us. Like a madness. Everybody's like around us. So, for your question, what to do? First of all, don't I believe, try not to resist. Give the person, that's what I do, 5-10 minutes, okay? Don't react. Don't give any energy, okay? Be in your own space and accept. Feel your inner body. That's what I do. And then if it doesn't work, as it didn't work with the kids, I came to them, and you can act, you tried. I tried to surrender. Sometimes I try not to give energy, but if it doesn't work, I tell them, listen, it's not pleasant for me. Please, I don't want you to follow me. That's what I said. And they didn't listen to me. So I just crossed the other way, and they didn't follow me. Okay? Then they didn't follow me. But for your question, you can ask, of course. You can ask, hey, stop. I don't like it. Stop doing that. Okay? But if they don't listen, just surrender. Don't resist. You just give them more energy if you resist.
When to understand to give money or no give money.
Ooh, Fabio, I told you that before. I'm going to say something that I have hard time with, but I will say that if you give them money, I feel they will ask for more, and other people. That's what was my fear.
Yeah.
Like I can give them, but then other people will come as well, and when the next day will come, they will follow us again because they know we give them money. Horrible to say, but it's like it's like dogs. When you feed them, they always follow you. Street dogs. But absolutely, I don't compare. It's hard to say, but that's how I feel. If you give them, they will come more. So we eventually we did give them food, which was nice. And we eventually did give them food when we arrived to the hotel. We gave them some food, but it was too much for
And
two.
I want to ask, is good or bad what we did? What do you think?
I think it was good. I don't feel like bad about it. I feel it was good. They followed us the whole way. We give them fruits. We didn't give them money, which was really nice, healthy stuff. And we had a nice encounter with them all the way to the end. I think they expected you, Fabio, to give them money because they walk with you the whole time.
But only these three guys. This is the perseverance.
Yeah, but I don't want to encourage that.
I know, but we begin with a lot of child, and only three have the perseverance to follow us until we buy some things.
So what is the lesson? Next time they see a white person, follow him,
Then
even if it's 1 hour. Just persist, and then it will cave in. I don't know if this is what I want to tell them. Like I can understand really. Like this is a really poor country. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's very challenging as well for tourists. I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. Every place that you walk, there is like thousands of people on the street. Everybody's approaching you. Everybody's calling you. And everybody knows you also. Even like strangers. Yesterday I walked and they're like, "Where's your brother?" It's like, how did you know even where to?
yeah.
I never met you. I never saw you. Like you're so far away. How did you know? So my point is like this. Like I don't know. You just know. You just know when to give. When the person is really hungry and you want to share. Of course, share and give. I absolutely respect and think it's okay. But when you see just people like because you're white, just want your money and just like want to irritate you, don't encourage that.
It's different child respect adult.
Absolutely. But this was not such a small child. They were a bit teenagers, and I felt like there was not immediately. They didn't even like see us, give us money. Like immediately. There are people here who really approach you. They don't even just like pointing at your wallet or at your stuff. Give it to me, like this. Not in threatening way, but just like this is also happens.
Yeah.
But not like this. Like in the morning, in front of everyone. I want also, and like Why should I encourage this show, I'm not, yeah. This is, so the point is like this. We want to go to the good place, not to the bad place. So the good place is every person that you see, be aware with it, okay? Every person that you choose, okay? Because yeah, you're right. I will not give energy to everyone, but the people that I think I choose, that I feel like their energy is good, their attentions are good, I will give them full attention. I will be there. Just also for myself.
You know, when they ask me money, I don't approve this, but they change my mind. I try to put my hands in my wallet for
Hands in your in your pockets.
yeah,
Yes, and
for give 100, and when I realize I change my mind, the child go with you. Go change. Don't follow me. When I want to give money, the child go with you. So
comes to me.
yeah, comes to you. And what I realize is they don't need money, but food.
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
Isn't yeah?
Because it doesn't. You sure? Because the first ones just ask me for money, but it's so interesting.
Exactly.
So you feel like when you just like you showing them that you're going to give them money or not
No, I just
in your mind.
in my mind
I
I
got
change
you.
my mind.
And
Okay,
then they
now
follow me.
yeah,
Ah, wow, that's amazing.
yeah.
Food, absolutely. I will always give food. But money, like, I don't know.
We should remember this. Always give food because the child don't know really what is the money.
But
Money,
it's so strange,
yeah.
Bobby. We met a child and we offer him food, but he wanted this specific restaurant to buy him food from the restaurant. You remember?
Mm.
So I don't know, like,
A specific restaurant. Okay, you remember the child ask to you chapati
this is
one
exactly
day
one. Yes, the one.
because the mother sell chapati.
Ah, you think it's the mother? You
Yeah,
sure it's the mother?
sure. Because after I saw this is the mother,
Okay,
and before it said me, I'm angry. I want chapati. This is bullshit.
okay. So
So
yeah,
how to understand if it's real or no?
you don't. You
You
just like
can't.
play games, and they play games with you, and sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right. You just need to feel whatever. I have to say that it's not easy. Like like a white privilege. Ah, it's not easy, but it's not easy to travel in Africa because it's too much sometimes. But there are beautiful and wonderful people here, and I truly really recommend to come to Kenya and other countries because the fruits here are among the best in the world. Really, like jackfruit, pineapple. Oh my God! And I will not stop saying that. And the people are really nice. Yesterday I met really cool people. Didn't want my money. Just wanted to talk to me, and eventually even offered me to buy me some pineapple. So nice, kind people. But for your question, Fabio, I don't know. With kids, it's more complicated, I guess. No, it's not complicated. If the kid is nice, you're just really hungry. If the kid is just like laughing and making jokes and just doing, I don't like this. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, but why do we focus on that, Fabio? I want everybody to be more aware with the strangers and be more kind and give fullest attention and feel their inner body even when they say hello, and they don't immediately go to how much is it, okay, give me two, thank you, bye. No, I want people, even with, there is so many activities we do during the day. We go to the supermarket, we go to the gas station, we go to many places and we meet so many people, and usually it's like okay, give me the service and bye, hi, give me this, bye, thank you, bye. No, if you can give a little bit more awareness, you enrich this world. That's what Eckhart Tolle says. You bring more awareness, and this is the new earth. This is the book New Earth. Yeah.
I want to finish this experience with my answer. Uh, how to understand when the child is angry? If you give random food, not what they ask, they accept this. They accept your gift also if is a fruit, also if is some things different.
Yeah, you told me that 2 days ago. You told me I offered him, but he didn't want. And if you're hungry, you eat everything.
Yeah.
And we give them actually nice. I don't know why people are so fascinated about like chapati, which is like just like a bread, kind of a bread, like fried bread or something. Which I guess it's very tasty and other stuff. But like the pineapple here, the fenesi, the jackfruit. Oh my God! Because maybe they're used to it, but this is really one of the most amazing things they have here. But they don't appreciate it because yeah. So how do you know if the person accept everything? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want, like, we talked a little bit about it before, and I want to talk about it again. Okay. Um, I want to read from the book. So Eckhart Tolle says something really interesting. Before I read from the book, I want to explain. I was kind of the person who always like had a goal and suffered a lot, okay, during the way, but eventually wanted to get the goal, and I got it, okay? I succeeded and I worked really hard and I suffered. And Eckhart Tolle says that if you have a goal, but on the way you suffer, you poison yourself and you poison also the people around you, which was very fascinating for me. Like, this is really madness, in my view, how I acted before. So I give the example of Eckhart Tolle from the book. Let's say that you're a business person, and after 2 years of intense stress and strain, you finally manage to come out with a product or service that sells well and makes money. Success? In conventional terms, yes. In reality, you spend 2 years polluting your body as well as the earth with negative energy. I truly believe that, by the way. You poison your body, you polluted your body as well as the earth, the world, with negative energy. That's so true. Made yourself and those around you miserable and affected many others you never even met. You never even met. This is really, I truly believe that. If on the way you suffer, you poison your body. And I'm really like conscious about my health and try to be healthy. But this is so important also. And the negativity, oh my God, this is really important to remember. Yeah.
But if you want to reach some level, you should a little bit suffer, I think.
You can say pain. Why suffer? I believe pain is part of the deal, yes, part of life. But why suffering? Suffering is not mandatory. If you suffer, you stop. You don't continue.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you have right. Because I see the pain and suffering in the same way, same word. So, yeah, it's pain maybe.
So that's a good question, Fabio, actually, because many times, also what is the difference between pain and suffering? So pain, let's say you got hurt, okay, in your leg, okay, and it's painful, maybe you even bleeding, in your leg. But then your thoughts come. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I play soccer with Fabio? Why did I do that? Why do I listen to Fabio about playing games? I told him I don't want. This is suffering.
Oh, okay,
This
okay.
is suffering. Not only that you have the pain of the leg, you also increase the pain and the suffering by your thoughts. The pain is there, but the thoughts increase it.
It's more deeply. Suffer is more comes with thoughts, this stuff. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
truly believe that. So, I want to talk also about misery as a karmic action. Okay? So, the unconsciousness assumption behind all such action, behind all actions actually, is that success is a future event and that the need justifies the means. But the end and the means are one. And if the means did not contribute to human happiness, neither will the end. Oof.
Mm.
Did you get it?
No.
No, absolutely. Fabio, Italiano, Bistardo. No, no, no. Um, I will read it a little bit more, and maybe the outcome is already contained by those actions, and so will create future unhappiness. This is karmic action, which is the unconscious perpetuation of an unhappiness. Sorry about my voice. So every action that you do, which is not contributed to the whole happiness of the world, will be contained, which means the end result will also make you suffer. So when I see people acting by ego, okay, or just doing bad stuff for money or for whatever, I believe this is a karmic action and they will suffer eventually. By the way, maybe not in this life, maybe in other life they will suffer. But this will never end a karmic action. Yeah. Karmic? Do I say it too good? Karmic.
The universe balance your action. This is the karmic. Balance
exactly.
what you do, always balance, maybe not now, maybe not after, but maybe after. A lot of time. It's not important when, but will do the universe. Will balance your action.
Everything is balance. Everything eventually, wow, you remind me something really beautiful. When I was young, I watched a TV show, some documentary show, and then there was a guy really, he got some really rare disease, okay? And I remember the doctors told him there is nothing you can do, okay? You're going to die even. And he was a very smart person. And he was like, no, I'm going to find a solution. And he did find a solution in the end. And he said something really beautiful. He said, life is balance. Nature is balance. I knew it could not be so bad. It has to be also good. Because everything is balance. And I will not forget, I remember this sentence. It was so beautiful. Everything is balance. Yes, this is really important to understand. Also happiness. Every party, long party, happiness, there is a hangover, for everything. Such high emotions, there is the opposite. Every force has the other opposite force. We know that, right? It's better for you if you want to suffer less, be balanced, which means understand that everything is temporary and don't get attached to everything that happens. Yeah. I want to continue. Fabio, how do you live with uncertainty? Are you fear of it? Are you okay with that? How is it, your relationship? Excited?
For what? Uncertain. Okay.
Uncertainty. What do you feel about it?
Sometimes excited, sometimes scared. Depends.
Excited. When was the last time you were excited about uncertainty? It's really hard
when I did new choice, when I choose a new way, I'm excited. Okay. If I choose different town, I'm excited.
It's so strange. So I will say, what is my relationship? If to be honest, even now, it's hard for me to change the location that we are in because I got used to it. And I'm a bit uncertain or anxious about the next destination. I know it's only my mind and my mind plays games with me. But yeah. So your relationship, sometimes you're excited, sometimes you fear. Right, Fabio?
Yes, I think it depends of how much you are ill, you are healthy. It is
Like physical, mentally, you
also
mean?
physically,
Okay.
also mentally. Because if you are sad and you think about uncertainty, I think you can't be excited in the same
I
moment.
tell you what, like I'm truly like I read this and I truly believe that. And I do believe uncertainty opens you up, and I will read from the book as well about it. Opens you up to many possibilities, and you should be like, it's better to have a good relationship with uncertainty. But I still need to work on it because I tell you the truth, Fabio. I just thinking about talking to the owners and get used to the new place, here in Africa. It takes so much of me, because it's not so easy here. It's not easy. I love it, but it's a bit challenging, which I accept. I don't resist, but it takes a lot of me. So this is why I need more time to rest. This is why I'm taking more like slow travel. I take more time in each place than usual. But I truly believe that many times I was so scared about the next stage, not specifically in Africa, but in life, And then I arrived and everything is cool and everything is wonderful and everything is amazing. So I will read from the book. Maybe it will also allow to explain. So Eckhart Tolle says, you are able to live with uncertainty, even enjoy it. When you become comfortable with uncertainty, infinite possibilities open up in your life. This is one of the most important quotes we read in this book, when you can be really comfortable with uncertainty. With that, you will manage. You will absolutely manage. If the next place will not fit you, you will go. But almost every place that I went, even if it was challenging, I I I I got used to it, I was okay.
You become harmony for the environment. Is this?
When you're comfortable with uncertainty, you become harmony with the environment.
Yeah.
In harmony, okay? So we talked about uncertainty. So you say sometimes you're excited, sometimes you're fear. Mm. Do you know what to do with that? Like, what do you do when you? I think you just like.
Just yeah, just like just feel if is fear uh, because comes in a deep place space, or is fear just because in this moment you are but you don't have good energy. It's just this for understand the present moment.
This is so important what you're saying. To make a difference between like your mind games, and between your if there is a real fear here, if there is a real danger, usually there is no danger. There is no danger. You can do whatever you need. For example, we are now in here in this place, and we want to move to another. And I have fear, but I tell you right now, this is only my mind, because we had some struggles, challenges here before. So my mind again plays games with me, but I always remember that it plays games with me. I always remember, okay, this is my mind now going crazy. I'm just aware of it. This is the beginning of awareness, really, of awakening. When you really can disattach yourself from your thoughts. So this is my best solution for myself and maybe for others. So how do you live comfortable with uncertainty? You just realize you're just aware of your mind games. Okay, my mind is going insane now. Okay, it's just another city, just another hotel. And if the food or the place is different, I will manage. And if I will not manage, I will act. I will do something else, and everything will be fine.
Yeah. If you can think about uncertainly like gift. Is the gift is good because
Gift.
gift is good because you don't know what is inside.
Ooh, that's good. And if
It's
you
the
don't,
same.
wow, and if you don't accept uncertainty or don't welcome uncertainty, you don't get gifts. The universe will not give you anything because you're always stuck in your comfort zone and you don't do anything. How many people I know that would never travel to Africa or to India or other places just because they are afraid or they are scared of the uncertainty? And oh my God, how many wonderful experiences we had here. Oh my God, and the fruits and the taste and the people, you know?
So it's more real to be excited about
I tell you
this.
what, excite is a bit challenging because it will be awesome if you can feel excited, but you don't have to feel excited. You just don't, you just need to act, I think. Just do, accept it, you know, be comfortable with it. Okay, this is part of life, uncertainty. Maybe it will be good, maybe it will not be good. Sometimes I did like a research so big about places, about hotels, and eventually they were not so good, you know? So I'm like, you cannot, you can't really know everything always, of course. So I really want to leave this like with me and with you, Fabio, and whoever listens to this, to welcome uncertainty and to remember this quote and to remember this talk about this, you know, to welcome it. Okay, whatever will be, and we will manage. We will really manage. Everything will be fine. So let's talk. We talked about uncertainty, and you a little bit mentioned it, but let's talk also about fear. So if you are comfortable with uncertainty, it means that fear is no longer a dominant factor in what you do, and no longer prevents you from taking action. And oh my God, how much is important to take action? It's the best. It's the best. It's the best to take action. Just do. You know, you can have some careful steps that you can take. Okay, but mostly take action. You know, this is what we are. This is what we are here for. To take action, to move, to change, to do. You know. You know, also about relationships, Fabio. That's what I wanted to say before. Because we can talk really nice about choosing hotels and cities to travel. Oh my God. Okay, this is not the biggest challenges in life. You know, what about job? What about relationship, marriages? You know, big decisions. People are terrified by it. People will not get married and stay alone just because they are terrified by this, you know? And because they're afraid of the commitment, you know? I met so many people like I didn't buy a house because I don't want to be I don't want to commit to this place or this house, you know, these walls. I want to be free. But are you really free? You always commit to something, you know? You have to rent somewhere, you have to stay somewhere, you know? So also about relationship. So relationship, I tell you what, nobody really knows. Nobody really knows, but you do know a bit. You do know if this relationship will benefit your potential, will bring you to a better place or not. And maybe you do it because you're scared to be alone, as I did in the past. Um, so these big decisions, okay, so you know you don't know mostly, but you do know. Do you know or not, Fabio? What do you think? I think you know. Like bottom,
Mm,
like really, really deep
yes,
down,
I
you
know.
know. If you're like a child, maybe you're not so sure. But when you're adult, like 25, 30 and above, you actually you pretty you know pretty much, you know.
I think for me the key is if one relation give knowledge, give grow is good for you. If you feel in trap, if you don't feel to grow, maybe it's not good for you. But mostly is when you feel you lose some things. When you lose, it's not good. It's this.
So funny.
You feel this.
This is exactly how I feel actually about one of the previous relationships that I had. I feel like I lost, or I did gain some stuff, but mostly I feel like I'm losing, like I'm not able to grow or evolve because the other part doesn't allow me to grow, you know?
Mm. I talk to you. Um, Sometimes I'm vulnerable about this life. Okay, I'm not stable. You understand the good relationship also with this when you are vulnerable and the people protect you unconscious. Okay,
What do you mean unconscious?
They do good stuff for you. They mm, they don't want to eat you. Is
They
this
don't want to eat you. Oh my god, yeah. So
maybe can suffer you
yeah.
because what are you doing? This is good maybe, but when the people want they are quiet,
Mm.
but you feel is not true. This they eat you, but you don't understand.
They eat you. They eat your energy.
This is the most dangerous things, I
But this is
think.
so interesting what you're saying. Like when you're vulnerable, you really can know if the other side is on your side or not.
Yeah.
And you can see if they eat your energy, if they eat you even more and you suffer. Fabi, or they not. And this is also a clue. Fabi, do you think people can change?
Yeah.
Really? Like, yeah, really? I actually I asked you, and it's so funny. I was really curious about your answer, but I changed completely in this past 5 years. Not completely, but I changed a lot. I really did. So yeah, absolutely, people can change.
Yeah. I don't know in English, but for this reason, sometimes if one person give me bad stuff, I can leave my experience because can change. Also, for example, our okay, if we don't do bad stuff in our life, we don't understand if it's bad or well. We don't know. The grow is to understand and change for this.
The grow is also to make mistakes and understand what works for you or not, right?
Yeah. But if you do mistake, comes the sense of guilt. Is this the game of the mind is the sense of guilt. Guilt. You
So what is your point?
the
Don't make
point.
mistakes.
If you do mistake, don't think so much at this mistake. But it's
Yes.
very hard for don't have this.
But almost everybody says, like even Oprah Winfrey and Eckhart Tolle and many people said, mistakes is part of life. You have to do them. You have to do them. Be careful and everything, but it's part of life. You don't grow if you don't do mistakes. It reminds me of a beautiful sentence, close to it, but similar. Close to it, similar a bit, yes. If you haven't missed a flight in your life, you probably didn't flew so much. So beautiful. Like, this was a mind blowing quote that I read that actually my teacher told us. If you never missed a flight, you probably didn't flew so much. That's amazing. So when you miss a flight, when doing mistakes, it means that you eating this life. The actions. Be part of this life and not staying in your little bubble.
Yeah, I understand. So if you don't go in Kenya, you don't know Kenya.
I had to go to Kenya. I didn't have any choice. I remember my body wanted to go to Africa, and I was in the amazing Thailand, and Southeast Asia, and it was really amazing. And Thailand is one of the best places in the world. I really do to travel, and then I really had a passion to go to Africa. And I was like, I don't have anything here more to learn. And how much do we learn here in Africa, Fabio? How much are we grow here, right? Challenges, fruits, also spirituality. The challenges helps you be more present. And the podcast, oh my God. I want to continue and read from the book. The desire for safety stands against every noble enterprise. This is a quote by the Roman philosopher Tacitus. Tacitus. What do you think, Fabio? The desire for safety stands against every great and noble enterprise. every amazing dream that you have, the desire for safety destroys it, kills it.
Yes, I believe this. I believe if you. I think safely for the mind is mm, comfort zone. Safely is comfort is the same. So you need to go to side that is safely for go in the supermarket and eat different, buy some things new. But if you are scared about the road, you don't go in the supermarket. You still in the house, be safely.
And order online the same food.
Oh,
So no, but really, seriously, Fabio, you said something interesting. So little actions that can make you change your mindset, go out of your comfort zone, eat different, eat different food. Wow, I will not forget. Like I'm Jewish, yes, and we have holidays. For example, Passover. I don't know if people know. It's like the Jewish version of Christmas. And in this, it's like everybody, like, it's one of the most important holidays. Everybody comes, big meals and everything. And in this time frame, of course, some of the many religious people and some not religious don't eat bread. They don't eat any wheat flour. Okay, we eat other stuff. And think about it, bread. You're not able to eat bread for 1 week or something like that. That's amazing, Fabio. That's a really allows you to try new stuff. And how many times, because I didn't have something or was not allowed or was not able to access something, I tried new stuff and wow, I opened up my mind to new stuff, which I was so grateful and happy for. So, for example, with Passover, I tried new dishes, new foods that I would never touch even. And I was like, okay, what is that? But now I kind of have to. Also in Thailand, when I did the Vipassana, in the north. So I was in the next to the small markets, and there was almost nothing there. Only like the local seasonal fruits that I wasn't a big fan of. I don't know. They were a bit more bitter for me. It was actually at that time it was papao. No, not papao. What was the name? The yellow, the round one. Never mind. It was like a round one. Delicious. I tried it when I was in the Vipassana because I had no choice, and I tried it and I fell in love with this fruit. Also with papaya. Usually, I don't eat so much papaya. I'm not like a so fan to buy it on the street. But then this was almost the only thing that was there, and I ate it and I was so happy because it was so delicious. So my point is like, yes, I wish it also for myself. Always to try new stuff. How can we try new stuff, Fabio? How can we? Because we also eat mostly the same stuff. Although we change a bit, but we do.
uh, to be excited with new.
To make
Don't be
yourself.
scared.
Yeah, and make yourself. Try. I have to try something new today. I have to go to a new place. I have to meet a new person
You
or to
remember
talk to a new
before
person.
we are so scared about to try cook food. Why? To try peanuts, because yes, we know is that our body don't work properly.
Yes, I was not scared about peanuts, but cooked food, Fabio, there is a reason.
Yeah, I
They cook
know.
food. They soak them and they cook them with local water, with tap water. So that there is a danger there. But I was not so scared. I did
Mm,
ate some cooked food. And just like wasn't no, we ate cooked food. We also ate. We did.
I think for fruitarian and raw food, you should try different combination. Also, if you feel is weird the combination,
To mix, you mean?
mix. Yeah, some things.
I-
Today I want to mix this and
yeah.
this.
Yes.
But you feel
Interesting.
is bad, okay? But try this. Maybe it's not good, but try. Maybe you find it's like me, okay? And when you said me dates with avocado, oh my god, what is this? It's bad, okay? And when I try, oh my god, it's one of the best combination.
Savio, it's so funny what you're
Okay,
saying right now. It's so true. It's so true. I remember when I started to be like a fruitarian, which means I started to eat mainly fruits and vegetables. You know what you have in your kitchen, you try to mix, you want to change a bit. And I remember I always ate like dates. Dates is one of my favorite fruits in the world, dates. And I now it's so funny, but I have like this kind of salad which I highly recommend to everyone to try. It's one of my favorite, and I eat it almost back when I was in Israel. I always ate it every day. I love this salad, which is combined. I know it sounds crazy, but this is exactly what you mean. Try to combine. In case you don't like it, you don't like it. But oh my god! So I try to make like sprouts, or you can also use cabbage, and then I mix it with bananas and dates and tahini and cinnamon. And oh my god, it's one of the best stuff, the combination, because you have the crunch from the cabbage, you have the sweetness from the dates and the and the bananas, and you have also the tahini and the cinnamon, which makes everything so nice. And I really got addicted to this kind of food. But yeah, also for us, Fabio, we have to mix. How are you going to mix today, Fabio? What are you going to change?
I don't know if I change. Yesterday, I
We
really.
just talked for like five
Today,
minutes about
respect
changing.
yesterday. I mean, yesterday I try to
Yeah, yesterday we
mix.
changed. Do you want to share what you did yesterday?
Yesterday I do flour. I do a flour in the plates. I draw in the plates.
Like you organize the fruits as a flower on your plate. Like it looks like a flower. So you mixed, you want to say
Yeah,
jackfruit,
jackfruit.
bananas, avocado, and peanuts.
Yeah,
First time. And then you mix them and you told me, wow, this is amazing.
yeah. But peanuts, no,
You don't have to.
you don't have to.
But avocado, banana, and jackfruit.
Yeah,
First you eat the jackfruit.
jackfruit you can also use like a spoon, okay?
Oh my god.
And you eat the smoothie of banana and avocado. It's so good. It's very, very good. Because you have a fat, okay, you feel you have a fat. You have a banana, connect the fat and the jackfruit.
No,
It's
it's
good.
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Jackfruit is one of the best. I don't know why it's not so popular in the world. But many people told me they know jackfruit only by can, they don't have the fresh versions. But like for example, pineapple, everybody knows pineapple and it's all over. But jackfruit, maybe it's harder to import.
Yeah, it's possible.
So, yes, so we talked about this. Yes, I want to finish with the last quote, which is really amazing. With what it being at one with what is doesn't mean you no longer initiate change or become incapable of taking action. But the motivation to take action comes from a deeper level, not from egoic wanting or fearing. This is really amazing because he always talks about being with the present. It's a bit, we talked about uncertainty and fear, and we talked about you have to take actions. This is true, but also we go back to many of other stuff that Eckhart Tolle is talking about, which is being with the, being with the present moment and acceptance. And here he says, really important sentence which goes back many times in the book, and it's really important to repeat it, always to repeat it. And this is why I wrote it also, because many people are scared, as I was when I was younger, that if you accept everything, you won't make a change. No. If you can make a change, do it. Absolutely. But don't come to it from egoic or suffering, not suffering, like egoic place, Come from a deeper place, If you can change, change. If you cannot change, accept. So let's say I accept the situation. Okay, I accept it. But I can still make change. I can still take actions, And it comes from a deeper place. Let's say I move to a hotel, a new one. Simple example. And the hotel is not good. It happens to me a few times. Really challenging, also in Thailand, by the way. And I accepted it. Okay, this is where I am right now. I can just take my stuff and move to another city because this is the only hotel that there is available, whatever. I can do that, but I'm tired right now, so what do I change? I decide to accept. I accept and I don't suffer. I accept this is the place right now. I accept tomorrow I go. Tomorrow I go, and that's what I did.
Yeah, this give you motivation. You build strong motivation to do what you said with yourself.
You come to it from a better place, because if you like, oh my God, why did I choose this hotel, and you fight with yourself, your reactions, you will be reactive, and the decisions you make will not be good. But if you come to it, okay, this is the situation right now. What can we do? Okay, I decide to I already paid. I'm here. Okay, I accept it. Tomorrow I go. End of discussion.
Yeah,
You
it
save so
is.
much energy.